Did you know that nature has its own superheroes? From animals that regenerate their bodies to creatures that can turn invisible or punch with the power of a bullet, the natural world is full of incredible abilities. In the next few minutes, we'll explore some of the most amazing and bizarre superpowers animals have. Get ready to be amazed. First, let's talk about the axolotl. This fascinating creature doesn't just regenerate a lost limb. It can regrow parts of its heart, brain, and even spinal cord. If an axolotl loses a leg, it can grow it back perfectly, as if nothing ever happened. But here's where it gets even more amazing. Axolotls can regenerate multiple limbs at the same time, and they don't even form scars during the process. Imagine if humans could heal this way. Recovering from a serious injury would feel like magic. Scientists are studying axolotls to figure out how this ability could one day help humans regenerate their own tissues. For now, the axolotl remains one of nature's most incredible examples of regeneration. Next up, the rhinoceros beetle. Known for its incredible strength, this tiny insect can lift up to 850 times its own weight. That's like a human lifting 65 tons. But here's the crazy part. They don't use this strength just for survival. They use it to fight other beetles, especially during mating season, when they battle for dominance. Their horns are like built-in armor, designed to push rivals off balance. These beetles are nature's gladiators, engaging in epic duels to win their mate. If we had the strength of a rhinoceros beetle, we'd all be superheroes. What do you think? Could you take on the challenge of matching this beetle's power? Probably not. Now, let's talk about invisibility. Octopuses are the masters of disguise. Using special cells called chromatophores, they can instantly change their color to match their surroundings. But it's not just about color. They can also mimic the textures of sand, rocks, and coral, making them practically invisible to predators. What's even more incredible is that they don't rely on their vision to do this. Even if an octopus is blind, it can still perfectly match its surroundings. And did you know? Some species of octopus, like the mimic octopus, can even imitate the shapes and movements of other animals, such as snakes, lionfish, and even jellyfish, to scare off predators. These creatures are like real-life spies in the underwater world. And speaking of underwater powers, meet the pistol shrimp. Don't let its small size fool you. With a single snap of its claw, this tiny predator creates a shockwave louder than a jet engine, reaching up to 218 decibels. The shockwave is strong enough to kill prey and even produce a bubble of air so hot it rivals the surface of the sun. But did you know it also uses its claw to communicate? It snaps in a rhythm to warn other shrimp or to claim its territory. What's more fascinating is that some pistol shrimp team up with goby fish. The shrimp digs a burrow for both of them to live in, while the goby acts as a lookout, alerting the shrimp to danger. It's one of nature's most unique partnerships. Now let's move to the skies. Have you ever heard of the peregrine falcon? This bird holds the record for being the fastest animal on Earth. During a hunting dive, or stoop, it can reach speeds of up to 390 kilometers per hour. That's faster than most sports cars. What's even more impressive is how it uses its speed. With precision and skill, it can snatch prey mid-air. Its body is perfectly designed for this. Sharp talons, incredible eyesight, and a streamlined shape that reduces air resistance. But here's a fun fact. Peregrine falcons are also incredibly adaptable. They can live in cities and hunt pigeons just as effectively as they hunt in the wild. It's nature's ultimate speedster. Let's not forget the mantis shrimp, a creature with super speed and super strength combined. This shrimp punches so fast that it creates cavitation bubbles underwater, generating heat and light in the process. Its punch is strong enough to crack aquarium glass, and its speed rivals that of a .22 caliber bullet. What's even more fascinating is that mantis shrimp have some of the most complex eyes in the animal kingdom. They can see ultraviolet light, polarized light, and even detect cancer cells, something scientists are studying to improve medical technology. Finally, let's talk about immortality. The Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish, can avoid death entirely. Instead of aging, it reverts back to its earlier stage of life, starting its cycle all over again. This incredible ability makes it virtually immortal, something humans can only dream of. But here's a fun twist. Even though it can avoid aging, it's still vulnerable to predators or diseases. So while it's technically immortal, it's not invincible. Nature truly is amazing, isn't it? From regeneration to invisibility, underwater alliances to immortality.